January 2018. What a month. Starting now and from now on, I am going to be doing monthly video diaries just to share a little bit of what's going on in my world, some little snippets from each month, like a monthly highlight reel. So if you are ready, let's go. If you want more behind the scenes stuff from me, then be sure to go over and check out my vlog channel. I will link it in the description box below. But for now, on with the show. First off, I am a sado. I was ridiculously satisfied that the new year started on a Monday. It's just so neat and tidy, perfect. I wish all New Year's could start on a Monday. The first week of, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this and talk at the same time. The first week of 2018 was a pretty hectic one, work-wise. Normally I would put up 2 pieces of content a week, but in week 1, that would be a blog post and a video. But week 1 of 2018, no, that's not going to happen. I put up 10 pieces of content. So that was a huge amount of work. And then on top of that, I was featured on one of the biggest news sites in Ireland, which is thejournal.ie. That was hugely exciting and was a really big boost to traffic. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to stop talking now because this is never gonna, I'm just gonna end up blinding myself. I would make a terrible, terrible beauty blogger. But more so because I don't actually really wear makeup except for eyeliner. Okay, done. It also led to a radio interview with Beat Radio, my first phoner. It was nerve-wracking. I'm about to pre-record a radio interview over Skype and I am breaking it. Oh, the stress. But I got through it. Scout started school full time, so she's now in for about 7 hours a day. Wow, when I say it like that, it sounds really long. But she loves it, and it means I can get much more done than ever before. Hence, all the extra videos. Just before Christmas, I decided to leave some tubs out with snacks and drinks for delivery workers. And it was just supposed to be a holiday thing, but then this happened. So I ordered a new external hard drive from Amazon, and the guy just pulled up to deliver it, and then all I heard was this thump outside, and I was like, Then the guy starts shouting, no, 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 no way. And I'm in here freaking out. And I'm thinking, if you have just broken my brand new hard drive, because this was a replacement for one that I had bought that was broken, I'm gonna break your legs. And then he shouted, this just made my fucking day. So I peeped outside and he was looking at the tubs that I had left out with the snacks and drinks in them. So he grabbed something and he went scuttling off back down to his van, and I was sitting in my office watching him. He couldn't see me, but he came back up to the house once or twice and I couldn't figure out why. I thought he was just getting more stuff. I waited for him to leave before I went out to get my package because I didn't want him to feel awkward or anything, but he sat outside for a good few minutes, presumably eating and drinking. And then when I went out to get my package, I found something. He left me a little note that says, thanks for the snack. Isn't that so sweet? So thank you, Amazon delivery guy. You have just made my fucking day too. So yeah, I have decided to leave these out for the foreseeable. Sam and I also started watching a TV show that everyone has been raving about. I'm not going to tell you which one it is because I just know some asshole will jump in with spoilers, but it is the best thing that I have seen in a long time. I bought St. Patrick's Day stuff. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Went through a car wash for the first time ever.
Oh my god, I'm in a car wash for the first time ever, and this is terrifying. I can't see out the windshield, so I have no idea. It's pulling the car through. I could be in a Stephen King movie right now. Woo. Oh, well, this was kind of fun. That was an experience.
This was a difficult week for Scout. She stopped wanting to go to school. She was very upset and clingy at drop-off time. And after a few days of, you know, talking to her and reassuring her, she eventually said that some of the other kids in her class were being mean to her. Honestly, I think maybe it was a bit of a storm in a teacup. I would imagine what happened was one or more of the other kids didn't go along with whatever Scout wanted to do, and she was probably a bit affronted. But she was upset nonetheless, so I promised that I would speak to her teacher, which I did. Her teacher said she would keep a close eye on her, and thankfully she has been much better ever since. And then the snow hit. We had a tiny dusting of snow over the Christmas, but this was an inch or two thick. So needless to say, Scout had a ball. My two favourite loons have gone out to play in the snow. I'm inside in the warmth, eating breakfast. But seeing her have such a great time and hearing her laugh, it suddenly hit me that I am truly happy. For the first time in a long time, I feel that everything or most things are going really well. Business is growing, I have a great relationship with Scout, my marriage is strong. I haven't exactly been unhappy, I haven't been unhappy at all, but I haven't felt this happy in a long time, and I'm really trying to cherish that and appreciate that and just be grateful for that. Life is good. I co-hosted a mastermind group on the 19th. It's so great to be an active participant in the blogging community here. This morning I had a mastermind, I co-hosted, co-chaired, whatever you want to call it, a mastermind group out here in Eastgate. So it was me and 3 other bloggers slash business owners. It's really nice that I have a support system. You know, like if I have a question about something, I know that there are people I can go to for answers. I had that in Ireland too, so it's nice that I have found a support system here. Scout also made her first snowman with a little help from me and Sam.
So big.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming for me.
Put snow on it.
Yeah, good idea. It made a big difference.
Ow. Oh my goodness.
Another family moment that made me remember how lucky I am, and hopefully a lovely memory for Scout. This week though was a little stressful. I was a little overwhelmed. You know that expression, when it rains it pours? Well, that was my week work-wise, but in a good way. 3 opportunities landed in my lap pretty much all at once, and I had a little bit of a mini freak out, but then I got it together and I handled it like an adult. I had a hot shower, I put on some fleecy unicorn pajamas, and then I dove face first into a bowl full of strawberry trifle. Tried a Twinkie for the very first time. So I happened to mention to Sam while we were watching Die Hard that I had never had one, and then he went out and bought me a box. Ew. Anyway. Here goes nothing. Okay, that's actually not too bad. It's just like cream-filled cake. I don't like cake. Meh. Made myself a vision board this week. I'm still very skeptical, but I'll give it a go. The flu hit Scout's school this week. She woke up one morning with a bad cough. Thankfully, it didn't develop into anything more serious, but she was quite ill with it. She was quite run down. And the kids in her school were just dropping like flies. There were 6 confirmed cases of flu in her class. So we kept her off for the week. She just went back yesterday and fingers crossed, so far everything seems to be fine. But we're using the hand sanitizer all the time. Sam was on TV. It's not his first time on TV, but it was still a big deal. Hey.
Anytime, thanks. No, folks, Tom Brady will officially play in the Super Bowl next Sunday.
Proud wife moment. And apart from all that, I finally started writing my book. 8,000 words down. This one is going strong. So that was my month in a, well, maybe not a nutshell, but in a shell. In February, I am going to be presenting a talk on recent changes in social media. I am going to be submitting to an online magazine, and very exciting, I am going to be traveling to Washington State to do an interview, as well as a few other fun things with some fellow bloggers. So watch out for that next month. Until next time, Cura Mila Mahagwev, Agus Fegi Miship Shikalua. Slán.